Hey, welcome to Relocate to Benton City, Washington. So what are some of the reasons to relocate to Benton City? Well, Tri-Cities is getting expensive, so you might want to consider Benton City because of that. Also, if you like a little bit more of a rural experience, you won't get that in the middle of Tri-Cities, at least not too easy or not without a very large budget. Commute-wise, it's a consideration. If you're working in Tri-Cities, I would say to get to Queensgate, that's going to be about 15-20 minutes. So just to have that as kind of a number in your head, how long it's going to take to get there. There is a back way to go to Hanford area. So that could be of interest to you if you're employed at Hanford. So Benton Cities, I've sold almost 30 properties out there in the last few years. So very active in Benton City market, and I know it quite well. And anything that would come up, I certainly could help you with that. Any challenges or questions, irrigation, and various things that come up when you're looking at properties out in Benton City, I'd be happy to help you with that. And what I like to do with my buyers that are relocating is I like to meet with them, and we can certainly meet with them via video. That's better than nothing if you're not in town. But if you're in town, or when you get to town, it's good to sit down for a short time and cover a lot of bases together, things that are going to be of unique interest to you. And that's my goal, is ultimately to help you find the right house for you and your family. Basically, I find that when I meet with clients ahead of time, it's kind of like having an initial consultation with a doctor. You know, what's the doctor going to solve unless he gets together with you and finds out what aches and pains or what problems you got. So ultimately, I need to find out what your needs are, a little bit different than problems per se, but finding out those needs, and I can customize what we're doing in terms of our home search. The whole process of finding the right home is a process of elimination. So oftentimes I find that initially we might be confused about where to go and what to do. Well, after we get done talking about unique needs and schools and desires and safety of neighborhood and whatever, those kinds of things, pretty soon it gets down to couple of handfuls of houses at most, and even when you search those, we find out, you know, there's a top 3 or 4. And so there's no sense in us driving all over the world, well, the world of Benton City or any other area around Tri-Cities, without doing that process first, because, well, time is money and your fuel is money too. So call me, 302-7145-509, area code 509-302-7145. And you'll be glad you did. I will help you, no doubt. Thanks.